Terry. Welcome back to my channel. So while I was away this weekend, I had asked you guys on Instagram if you wanted to see what I brought on vacation for makeup. I wanted to keep things really simple, and I wanted looks that would really go with anything that I just didn't want to fuss. I didn't have to want to worry about makeup while I was gone. So the bag that I took was this size right here. And I took a couple things I didn't use. But for my eye palette, I took this from BoxyCharm because it has dark brown. A lot of times I use this as the transition shade. It has this color. It had two light color, like topper colors for your lids if you wanted. And if I wanted to pop a color, it had that. And this is a great, this is just a great palette. All the colors work so great in here. And then a face palette, I took our Cover FX. This was also from BoxyCharm. If you're not getting BoxyCharm, maybe you should. I'll link that below for you if you want to check out BoxyCharm. I've been enjoying this palette, and I'm using it quite a lot, but what I'm using mostly is the blush. I do have a little dip in the blush and the bronzer. Those two items I've used the most. I did use the brightener, like up here on my eye, and I think I might have used the powder a little bit. I haven't really used their highlighters too much, but I could if I wanted to, but I did bring a separate highlighter because I knew I'd want more of a punch than that. These just weren't punchy enough for me, but I do like this. Sorry, Nitro's right next to me drinking. And I did take this along with me. An item I took that I didn't use was this. So we're gonna use this today. Hold on. All right, I think he's done. So he was annoying me, it was so loud. He is the loudest water drinker out of everybody. I don't understand why he's so loud when he drinks his water. But this was an item that was new that I took that I didn't even, it was in the bottom and I didn't see it and I forgot I had it. It's the Ofra Eye Gel Primer. So I'm gonna recreate a look that I did while I was out, and I will use the eye primer this time. So we're gonna use that. For a primer for my face, I took this. This is a dupe for the Tatcha priming cream, I don't know what it's called, putty primer. This is the e.l.f. putty primer, and I really like how it works. And it's kind of hard, you gotta warm it up in your hand, so I kind of take it, I scoop it with my nail and use it. You'll see me, we're gonna use that today, but I really have, and that's the cat knocking things over. I've been enjoying using that. For that highlighter, I did take the Ofra highlighter that came in my mystery box, and I also love this. I use these shades more, this sort of rose gold and then this lighter shade here. A lot of times I'll just swirl the whole thing and it gives a good effect, and then I'll go over like right here with that light pop of color. And I did sometimes take this color up and use it in my brow bone as well. Ofra has some of the best highlighters that I have ever seen. So everything I'm using today, if I can find a link for you guys, I will link it below for you so that you can go get these if you want them. But these are all like items that are tried and true that I really, really liked, except for the Ofra, this, because of the eye primer. I haven't tried it yet. All right, and then for foundation, I just took the Infallible 24-hour look by L'Oreal Paris. Oh my gosh, these animals. The cat, that little cat knocks everything over. She's obnoxious. This one's in the color 415. This is a little darker. I also have one in 410, but this is one I took with me. And then for eyes, besides the eyeshadow, I took the Better Than Sex mascara by Too Faced. We're going to use that today. And I had two highlighter, eyeliners. This one was a new one by Ciate London, Fierce Flicks, which I like. And I think it was like my first time using that one, so that was a new one for me. And then I didn't know if I was going to like it, so I took this little Ico one, which this isn't a drugstore brand. I've seen this at the drugstore where I first picked it up, and I already knew that I liked this and it was tried and true, so I was like, oh, if I don't like this one, I'll use this one. And this one was by Ciate London. Liked them both. Stop, Nitro. And then I did get like a gel pencil one for like my inner corner eye, but I also brought this one, which is like in a blue purple color. The dogs are being obnoxious. Hold on. Okay, I had to put them outside because they were getting to be a rowdy bunch. All right, so we're just going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to go ahead and start with the primer on my lids, and then I just brought an assortment of little pen eye brushes and stuff. Although this one I really don't like. This is by Sheeny Cosmetics, and it's gotten like really like out of shape. But this is like a highlighting brush. I think I might get rid of this. And my face is a little broken out. I've been having a couple of breakouts recently, and I think it's because that time of month. But I'm worried that it could be from the Putty Primer, because that's like the new skincare thing that I've tried. So what I'm going to do is just use it. I just put too much of this on. So I'm going to use, keep using it. And if, you know, that time of the month ends and I still keep breaking out, then I know it was from something new I'm using, and it's probably from that, and I'll stop using it. But right now I really like it. I have used it like 2 times before, and I did not have any breakouts. So a little glob of that there. So this is sort of like, it did like put like a little gray tone on my skin, which I mean, I don't care because it's all gonna be, we're gonna let that dry a minute. It's all gonna be eyeshadow shortly. So I'm gonna go ahead while we're waiting and just use the 2 pumps of my L'Oreal stuff. Oh, can't, gotta put the primer on. I'm forgetting steps. All right, let's see if we can put our little beauty blender sitting up. Yep. All right, so we need to use the e.l.f. putty first. So again, what I did with this is I just took my fingernail. You know, if you have a little something you can use, like a little spatula or something, and then you want to warm it up in your hands and just sort of push it into your skin. It does seem to blur a little bit, which, yay, right? That's always a good thing. I got some. And you don't need much of this. A little bit does go a long way, so you don't really need a lot of this. Make sure none's under my nails there. Nope, so there we are. That's good. What is that on my face? A pimple. That's what that is. All right, so now we're gonna go in with 2 pumps on here. And actually, I'll use maybe I can use my little mirror here so I can do this with you. And my flowers are blooming back there from my books. From if you guys saw my Sips Bee video with the tea. I'm loving that subscription. I got another big bundle here sitting right on the table, and they sent me 2 bouquets. I really love the beautiful flowers. It's so nice to come home to fresh flowers in your house. And I literally will have these flowers for if I don't hit my goal again, then I have these flowers for 6 months. They're gonna come once a month, every month for 6 months. And if I hit my quota again at work, then I get it again. Or I can switch my benefits up. It's called fringe benefits, and I can get something else at work instead. So I feel like my skin looks like really bad and dull today, and which is I kind of wanted to go light. And you know what I didn't bring with me on my trip? I didn't bring a powder, and I also didn't bring like a setting powder, and I didn't bring a primer for my eyes. I did use the finishing powder in this thing a little bit. In like if I had shiny areas, I did use that, so that helped a little bit. And I'm not really doing contour, but I am doing bronzing with this all over palette here that this Cover FX palette. I am going to be doing that, so I'm just going to go in a little bit more because I don't have concealer, and just build this up to kind of cover up. I do have some dark circles today, just to sort of cover up as much as I can some of those areas. I used a primer today. What did I use? I just used a Tarte Shape Tape today at work, and I really like that. All right, let's go ahead and get right into the eyes. So this video is not 10 hours long. And then we'll play around. What I actually did first. Oh, I hope I didn't take one of the, I might have taken one of the things out. So I'm going to go into this dark, or this bronze color here, which is really the contour shade, and I'm going to put that all in kind of in the crease and all over my eyelid as a base in a transition shade. And like I said, I just kept this look neutral, and this is perfect because I think some of you actually wanted to see sort of a day-to-day, like everyday look. Although I wear glitter every day to work sometimes. Like I wear those crazy color eyeshadow stuff I show you. I wear it to work. They don't say nothing. And I love it. So if it matches my outfit, I totally do it. So, but I do often wear natural, neutral colors to work too. So this will give you a good idea of what like my natural eye look is. Oh, there was one more thing I brought. Is it in my thing here still? It's an important thing too. Where is it? Did it fall out? Oh, here it is. It was underneath my headband, which I probably put on. And I took a headband for my hair. So I took this from Disney Villains. This is the Perfectly Wretched Jelly Much Shadow, and this is what I used as a topper on my eyes almost every day. So, all right, so now we're gonna go in with a little bit of a smaller brush, and I'm gonna go into this really dark brown called Cafeccio, I don't know, sounds like a Spanish word. So we're gonna go in the corner here, lay down the powder, all centered here on this corner, because I want to have a little bit of a, you know, kind of like a smoky eye look, while still being somewhat natural. Okay, I'll do the same thing over here. And I'll build it up. Like what I did is I sort of laid down the first layer, and then after I go in with the Disney Villain Jelly Mud Shadow, then I kind of go back in and do it a little bit more and blend it, really blend it out so that it looks the way I want it to. Getting dark. I might have to turn a light on and put a, because I'm home from work this evening. I took a shower and I'm going to be kind of chilling out with Mackenzie, and I wanted to get this done, but I think I'm going to have to, what happens when I turn the light on? Ah, yellow. Okay, we're not going to do that. What I'll do is I'll put the I'll go put the ring light on in a minute, so you guys, in fact, I'll do that now. Let's hold on. Okay, so I'm going to take La Costa here at the top, and I'm just going to hit my brow bone right here, and then we'll lay down the Jelly Much shadow, and we'll go back in and we'll add a little bit more of the dark on the inside, and then we'll do our bottom. I didn't take any brow stuff. I did bring, I didn't grab in my makeup bag, and you guys saw this on Instagram, any lipsticks, because I knew I had some in my purse. Well, oh, did I have some in my purse? I had 30 lipsticks, lip liners, and just lip products in my purse. So, okay, so we're using this Jelly Much shadow for the top of the lid. I love this stuff so much, but just go in with a super, super light hand, because a little tiny bit smidgen of this just really goes a long way. That might have been too much. We'll find out. So, oops, let's move it over. Now, it's like a moussey kind of a consistency. So once you get it on your lid, like I got it on my eyelash there, once you get it on your lid, it will blend out to kind of like a powder finish. And it stays all day, which I really, really, really love. Okay, so now I'm going to take my little blender brush, and I'm just going to go in here where the dark color and just sort of blend any kind of harsh lines. And I'll probably deepen up that edge maybe a little bit, but we're going to get the other eye done. And I got a new purse too when I was on my trip. Robert bought me a new Coach bag, and I'm gonna do a haul. I got some new drops. I got some new clothes, and I got the bag. Oh my god, I got this big lump right here. There we go. And the Coach bag's so beautiful. it's so beautiful. So I'm gonna actually hopefully transfer everything over tonight. Ooh, poke myself in my eye and take it to work tomorrow. So do the same thing here and sort of blend that edge. And then I just sort of look just to make sure that the glitter is even. I think it is. So that's really all I did. Super simple for the eyes. And then I'm gonna do my lower lashes, but I'm just gonna go in here real quickly and just sort of deepen the corner in here a little bit more, because it kind of got covered up by the glitter. So this gives your lids like a lot of brightness. It's very, very pretty, and it's easy. It was super easy. All right, let's go in with one of our brushes here. I didn't bring all the right brushes. Oh, I did have a big fluffy brush, and that's not in here. So I'm gonna use my foundation brush, which should be fine for this. I started to take this apart. This is not a good brush. I need a fluffy brush for this. It's gonna be too dark. I started to put this away, and I was like, oh, I gotta do I told the girls I would do a video on this, so I had to put back everything that I had. I was starting to unpack, and I had to remember to bring it back. So I do have a big blush brush, and that is upstairs, and I'm probably gonna have to get it to apply the blush. So we're gonna go back up and get that. But this just bronze up the skin just a little bit because I'm pretty pale. And see, today, like, I would totally, like, use concealer, but I didn't bring concealer on my trip, so I don't want to use anything in my Get Ready With Me here that I didn't bring with me, so. But I had a variety of lippies, a total humongous variety, which was really, really cool. All right, so for the bottom, the first thing I'm going to do is just skate along the edge. I'm going to actually take, because I'm wearing blue, I'm going to take a little bit of the blue. This is what it was intended for, was just to go at it and be able to add a little bit of a pop of color if you wanted it. That's why I took this palette with me. There's some color there. Some weird stuff going on right there. I feel like my skin's the wrong color today. Like, it looks so dull and dry. I think I've had a headache, like a serious headache, for 3 days straight now, and I don't know why. I don't know what's causing it. When I bend over, it's like throbbing, and I think, you know, we have a lot of pollen here because it's really bad. It's like it was 89 degrees today here, so there's a lot of pollen. So it could be that, or it could be that maybe I'm dehydrated. So I think it might be that. I'm gonna take this fluffy brush. This is like really for here, but I'm gonna use it anyway, just because I don't have the right tool. We've got to improvise sometimes, you know? So I think I might be dehydrated. That might actually be what's going on. All right, so now I'm taking this teeny tiny little brush, and I'm gonna go in with that dark brown, and I'm just gonna lay this. I'm gonna come in close to show you this. I'm gonna just sort of press this right at my line, my water line. This also adds like some dimension when you do the two colors like that, and you've got the dark brown and then you got the blue kind of laying under it. And I like to do it in dark brown rather than black if I can. And that's what this is actually truly what I did on my trip. Well, I just got in my eyeball. Don't do what I do. Okay. Also, I wanted to ask you guys, have you seen like the tiny hand challenge that's been going around? Oh my God, too funny. It is so hysterical. And if they're doing makeup with these like tiny little hands, it's so funny. All right, so I am going to take black in my inner, my waterline, and then I'm going to go ahead and get my eyes done, put my mascara on, and then I gotta run upstairs and grab the big blush brush, because I have one I like to use, so I took it out to use it this morning. So we're gonna go get that. But if you guys haven't watched the makeup videos, using tiny hands, you have to just do a search on YouTube. You'll find them. They're all over. They're so funny. Raw Beauty Christy did one. Go watch her. She's great. Hold on. I'll be right back. I'm going to get my blush brush. Okay. So I put my liner on. It's hard to put that liner on over the glitter a little bit. That's why I did it off camera, but it's just hard to get like a clean line with it because it's a little chunky on your eyelid, especially like because I had that like little lump that was like on my eyelashes, so it was like being bad. So we're just gonna go in. It didn't, there it is. It didn't take me long to do my makeup each day. It was really, really quick. I mean, it was, you know, the eye look was super quick. I'm just taking my time and like talking through it, but it was very, very quick and easy. And for a day look, I didn't do the dark under eye. For a day look, just for out and about, I did a lighter under eye, but this would be like a going out in the evening look. I darkened up the bottom lash. So at nighttime, I would put like, I did a light line under there. And I also sometimes did not do a waterline. Sometimes I just left it nude and put a pretty like bright color on the bottom lash. So, but this is definitely a darker evening look. Still an everyday wearable look though, like depending on what you're wearing, if you're wearing a black suit or brown suit. And this has just a little bit of color in it and the blue in the bottom, but the blue's kind of looking in the screen, a little bit blue, but it looks kind of dark to me in the screen. You can actually see the blue a little bit more here in person. Probably because we're under artificial lights right now. So, but I like this mascara. I like it better than I'm really struggling with the superhero one. It's just clumping horribly on me. And so I think I'm going to declutter that. I don't think I'm going to keep that. All right. So, oh, I did have one more thing. I forgot. I brought a blush, but then in my purse, I didn't intentionally bring this, but in my purse was this Colourpop blush, and it has a really nice sheen to it. It's in the color Parallel. Again, I'm going to try to like put all this below, and it's kind of like a spongy like feel. It's beautiful, and it's got like a little bit of a highlight in it if you wanted to use that, or if you wanted a pinker look. I might hit a little bit on here, but what I normally did every day was this matte color and then put the Ofra over it. So I took, this is just says blush on it. It doesn't really have a color. This is the one from the Cover FX palette, and I just kind of came in and blushed it up. And again, so in person, it's not that pink, but it's looking neon. It's looking neon in here. I think it's just because of the lights, but it's actually not that dark. Those lights are making it really dark. It looks so funny. It looks really dark. All right, now we're going to go in with the Ofra highlighter. And I'm just going to do a full swirl like I have been doing, and then show you what I do after. I should have put my hair back. It's like, just got out of the shower. I just came home from work. It felt gross. And now it's nighttime and I'm putting makeup on. What is wrong with me? What is wrong with me? All right, so I'm just going to come in with the Ofra highlighter. It gives you a nice little sheen. And then I'll show you what I do to just get the white part out. Right now, so we're putting like a little bronzy sheen on, which is fine. So what I did is I took this brush and I just dipped it in, I hit right here. And that's right where my zit is. So it's gonna highlight the zit. Oh, that's what it's doing. But I didn't have that zit this weekend, so. And then on the bridge of my nose, I took the white. And right here. And I didn't always line my lips, but we are going to line them today. We're going to use a Colourpop liner in like a nude color. And then I think I brought a nude lipstick down with me. I don't know where it is, but we'll find it. This is more of a berry color than a nude color. I thought it was nude. it's not. I did have fun playing with all different color lippies though. Alright. Let's see if I can find what I did with that lipstick. Did I put it in here? Yeah. Okay, so this is a new one that I have. It's in the color Hot Tea, and it is by Live Glam Kiss Me. So I get Morphe Glam brushes for $19.99, and I ordered like 3 lippies from them, and so I wanted to try them out, and here they are. I don't know if this dries down matte. I'm not really sure what this formula is. It feels like a gloss. Uh-oh. All right, so see if it tells me what this is. Made in the USA. It just says Hot Tea Los Angeles, so I don't know, but I like the color of it. It's very pretty. And there we go. That's our finished look with the highlighter. Maybe a little heavy, maybe a little heavy. Actually, none of it's super heavy. It's just that I'm under these lights. So what you can do is you can go in with the powder if you feel like it's like a little too much, and just sort of tone it down a little bit. You can still see the blush, you can still see the highlighter, but it just sort of calms it down. And this is like an all over finishing powder. There, I think that looks better. I think it was too, at least in the viewfinder, it was too glowy. So, but that's everything. So I'm going to link what I can. Like I said, the Cover FX palette and this were BoxyCharm items. So if I can find them, I'll put them in for you. Should be able to find Ofra. I can link the Colourpop website, and I have like a coupon code for you guys for that. I think I can link this, the Better Than Sex mascara. And then I used the Colourpop lippy, so we'll put all that, and I'll put the colors below. And then the e.l.f. primer, the L'Oreal Infallible, and the Ofra for the eyes. So I'll get all of those links worked up. It takes quite a while for me to put those links together, but we'll work on them tonight. And then I'll try to get this uploaded and up so you guys are seeing it tomorrow morning, which will be Wednesday. But this is like for most of the week, this is what I did. Just this is the same eye I did. The only difference would be this bottom lash was different colors. And sometimes I did not do an eyeline, or I just did like a half eyeline from here to here, and I would put like just a brown kind of coming in up there. So I changed up a little bit the liner on the top and the bottom, but for the most part, the color of the eyelid and the crease and all, I used just that bronzer, the dark purple, and then the Colourpop on the lid, and it's a really nice color combination. I really liked how it came out, and it's certainly something I can wear every single day, so I was really pleased with it. All right, guys, so that is what I brought with me on my vacation this weekend to Williamsburg. Let me know what you bring on your vacation. I'm very curious. Do you bring like a whole bunch of stuff? Do you pare it down and just bring a little bit? I feel like I just brought a little bit, but maybe it seems to be a lot to you guys. I don't know. Let me know what you bring on vacation. I'm very interested in knowing that. And if you have a YouTube channel, maybe you can do a video like this too, showing what you bring on vacation. So for makeup. And I did bring some skincare and things like that, but I didn't show that today. So that's it for today, guys. If you like the video, please give me a thumbs up. Love it. And that gives me some love. I do appreciate that. And then if you are new, please, if you would like to stay, hit the subscribe button and be part of our little glam family over here. I'd love to have you guys. So, and all my tried and true subscribers who watch every video I do, thank you guys. I appreciate you coming back every single week. You guys have a wonderful rest of your week. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.